Vlog dog walk talk. Vlog dog walk talk. Vlog dog walk talk. We're vlogging and dogging and walking and dogging now. That's what we're doing. Hey, had to spin around there. The dog's leash was around me because she's a spaz crazy doggy thing. Man, they really do. They really do. This house over here, they really do. They do a lot nice. Check this out. Lines, patterns, and lines in the lawn. See that? I have to move it like this because of the effect. Whoa! Love that house there. Those houses, they're really cool. Actually, the other day there was a lady standing outside of this house here. Excuse me. And she was telling me that one of these houses used to be a bed and breakfast years ago. And I can see it. It's a nice house. I wish I had known. I would have come here. Well, I was probably too young when it happened. But you see, this one here, if I walk over this way, it's got a nice garden. This was called the Sunken Garden at one time. There was a big mansion over there somewhere, and this was just the summer house, the Sunken Garden. Yes. Very nice, eh? Very posh, very, very wonderful. This used to be a very, very rich area. Now it's kind of rich. Not, is it? Well, because I'm here, it's very rich now. Yeah. But otherwise, it's sort of. This is a town that has sort of fallen over the years. But I got some big plans. Like, there is an area in this town where they could make a boardwalk. You'd have to do a lot of work. You'd have to buy up a bunch of different land over by the water. There's not right next to where I am, but down the road, like about 5 miles. A few different. Hey, easy, dog. You don't need to say hi to Okay, easy. No, we're not saying hi to him. We're not going over. No. Calm down, dog. Calm down. My dog just goes crazy. Wants to everyone to pet her. She's got main character syndrome, just like Tommy Jordan. Like people like Tommy Jordan who think that they should be Miss Number One everywhere they go, that everyone wants to see them, everyone wants to interact with them, everyone wants to do something with them. It's not true. I know that about myself as well. Even though it doesn't seem like it. It might seem like I have main character syndrome, but I actually have the talent to do it. See, that's what we all think, right? Isn't that what we all think? Well, no, not everyone. Some people have been beaten down enough where they're like, yeah, I know I'm just a bit character in everyone else's story. That's sad. That's just sad. I felt like that for a while, though. For a while, I felt like I was just, I was like Gandalf, right? The traveling sage that sort of helps all the other heroes on their way to their adventures. But when you do that, you don't really. Where's your adventure? Where you need to align things in your life. Yeah, I'm bringing it over. Miguel 7 Diaz said hi. Hi, Miguel Diaz. Which Spanish country are you in? A Hispanic country? America? Because, anyway. Yeah, so I felt like I was more of like the wizard who would help other adventurers on their adventure and give them guidance and give them things, which is a good position to be in sometimes. But if you want your own adventure, you can't just be helping all the other adventurers. Well, you can along the way, right? It's okay to help people, but helping them along too much can sometimes bring an adventurer or a person. Okay, stop, dog. You don't need to pull me every time you see a person, dog. Could you just chill out? Not everyone wants to pet you, even though you're cute. And when they see you, they're like, oh, is that cute? And they do want to pet her. She knows that. This freaking dog knows that. Hi, Ibrahim W7K. Ibrahim. That sounds like a foreign name. I mean, foreign to me. I'm in America, so, you know, I mean, I'm just saying. Not foreign to you. I get it. Ibrahim. I'm not exactly sure. Over here, that would be like an Amish name. Something like that. Yeah, she's in her car now. Yeah, she can't pet you. Ha. Dog, please stop pulling. Please. No, seriously. Sometimes you gotta like be a little more, you gotta be a disciplinarian to your dog. I know a lot of people that, well, not personally, but I see a lot of people who just kind of let their animals and their kids, which are animals, do whatever the hell they want all the time, and it's not good. Like, I can't be everyone's internet dad, but I can at least try to influence all the other parents to take control. Come on. I mean, especially when they're young. They do fear you when they're young a little bit. Well, not if you're just a pushover, blowhard, dumb fuck. Anyway. Who else is saying hello? Vasily Duku. Duku, yeah. 9366 says hello and said hi. Hi, ho, ho, he. Heidi ho. And this dog, I've got a breaker of the pulling. Stop. Yeah. You walk with me. Are we going to have to do this for real? Like, I'm going to have to tighten up on you and say no every time? It really is. It's a pain in the ass to discipline people, but you know, that's like this boy Tommy Jordan I was talking about just a second ago. I mean, I don't want to talk about this boy too much, because then he's gonna feel like he is a main character in my story, and he's not. Dude, this car is very close to, some of these cars park really, really close to the curb, and they're like screwing up their rims. I mean, jeez and pro. But I oftentimes get tired of seeing people that just try to force themselves on everybody when they have nothing. Like, if you're forcing yourself on people that bad, you obviously don't have anything that's capturing anyone on your own. Right? Because if you have to force yourself, it's basically like, it's social rape, if you really want to get down to it. People like Tommy Jordan are committing social rape every single day. Hey, look at me. No, pay attention to me. No, hey, you. No, you're gonna pay attention to me because I'm gonna put 10,000 comments in your stream, and then I'm shoving all of my ideas and everything into your face, and it's like, but you have no ideas. Like, what are you bringing, dude? Super Gaming Time 11, and they were roommates. Who is roommates? Who? I must know who you are speaking of. I think I know who is Super Gaming Time 11? Is that like, I don't even want to say the name. You know, we did a morning show yesterday on @official Rangoon channel here on YouTube. The Morning Rangoon, and someone mentioned a certain name of someone, and then all of a sudden, and all of the shows that, the Dabbleverse adjacent shows, there was that name on just commenting on every single one, and I'm like, dude, is that Trash Talk Control just making another name? Oh, I know. You want to say hi? Hi there. Oh, Kiki, come on. Kiki. So, here we are, Morning Rangoon, influencing the world one day at a time, for causing people to make weird screen names and then spread weird ideas. I mean, you know, I want to spread ideas and truth, but yeah, I don't want to spread too much depravity with people. They got enough of that. They have enough depravity on the internet. Why do you gotta keep making people look weird things up? Huh? Trash Talk Control? The original Tommy of the DV, huh? But yeah, just like if I was at a bar and I saw a guy who was getting really aggressive with the women and was based like, I'm like, dude, this guy is gonna force himself on these girls. It's the same thing where a person like Tommy Jordan forces himself on everybody around. Every single person that's in the same vicinity as him digitally, he has to force and be like, you must pay attention to me. Like, starved is not even, he's more than starved for attention. I'm not even sure what to say about it, what degree to give it, what word to even equate it to, because it's beyond desperation. Desperation is what Tojo expresses. He says, you must stop the presses and take my ideas into your brain. Stop raping people's brains. Who are you, the Rothschilds? That's really what it is. It's like, I don't want to be an opposing force to all the idiots in the world, but sometimes I just can't help myself. I'm like an internet sheriff. If I'm walking around the streets and I see something happening, I not only say something, I have to do something about it. I just can't sit back. I can't sit back and see some swarthy piece of trash trying to force himself on everybody in the area. And because there's a lot of people who would just be nice. And that's where this kind of comes back to, like, disciplining your animals and disciplining your children. We also have to discipline other adults that are doing the wrong thing. We all know what the wrong things are. We do. And maybe they don't know what the wrong things are. But if you start telling them, I was doing a live the other day, and Tommy Jordan got in the chat, and I was being very nice to him. I was trying to actually talk to him as a normal human being, which I haven't tried yet. But, I guess I've razzed him too much. I've jiggled his balls a little too much. I mean, metaphorically. I've made him feel too bad that he couldn't take real advice from me. And he was like, this guy's giving me streaming advice. It's like, no, see, you didn't even realize it wasn't streaming advice there, Tojo. It was life advice I was giving you, because that is something that I have almost double the amount of experience with than you. And you can sit there and go and just say, well, you're not as popular as me. Yes, I don't force myself on everyone around. If I did, I'd probably be a little more popular. But you know what? I'd also not feel good about myself. There are some dudes who have a really high body count, but the only reason they do is because they give drugs to girls, or they get girls drunk, and then they go, ha ha. They in getting in people's faces digitally, just spouting a bunch of nonsense at them, is kind of like drugging somebody. It's kind of like making them, it's making them uncomfortable, And when people get uncomfortable, they oftentimes do things that they wouldn't normally do. Hey, easy. Yeah, those are dogs. Yep. You've seen a bunch of dogs, darling. You don't have to freak out. Hey, Kiki, calm it down. That's what this vlog dog walk talk has become. Me just trying to discipline my dog. Oh man, I thought this street went the other way. I'm gonna have to walk the long way. Oh well, this will be a long one. There's not many people watching this one. I don't know why. Again, it's Saturday morning. Everyone got all messed up over the weekend, and now they can't wake up. You can't wake up and smell the nice dreary coffee. It is a little dreary today up here in New England, but it's kind of nice because it's refreshing. I feel it refreshing now. I didn't feel this way before, though. This wouldn't have been a refreshing time for me. This would have been a depressing time. It's much better to feel refreshed when it's a little bit cold and rainy. We do have a drought happening in our area, so it's good that we have a little bit of moisture. Little bit of moisture coming down from the sky. Man, I could actually walk over to the old train track area, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna take this street over here, and I'm going to continue my very long walk for the morning. But I did eat a lot of food this week, and I need to burn some of that off. Oh yeah, and this is straight up to Tojo. I'm serious about the boxing match, man. I'm serious. You want to box? Let's go, dude. It's funny. You were in Povo's Clown Town, or Povo, whatever. Papa. Wait, what's his name? I can't remember. Not Clown Town. The other one. Papa. I can't. I get these clowns all mixed up, but Papa Kills stream the other night, and I guess I spun you up again. You were on the stream, and I was saying some stuff in there, and you got all spun up again. And then I said, yeah, let's do a boxing match. And then you start mentioning my family, you know what I mean? And then I come back a little later, and you're like, hey, man, can we be friends? Because I got a lot of I'm making a lot of enemies right now. It's not how it works, boy. That is not how it works. Like, I am your enemy. Look, take a good look. I am your enemy, Tojo. And here's the thing. You like to say, I'll wait. Well, you better not wait to make this boxing match happen. Because I'll tell you what, every single day, I'm walking more. My stamina is increasing. I'm working out more. My energy, my strength is increasing. You should try to fight me today. Real boxing match. We're not talking street brawl, because I don't want to. If it's a street brawl, I'm gonna have to bring a knife, and then it's gonna get all crazy. I'm talking real boxing, yo. I am the enemy. Yes. If you want to be one of those people who forces yourself on everyone on the internet and basically causes digital and mental and spiritual rape. Yeah. Good morning. Morning. Then yes, I am the enemy of all of those people. And if they get in my vicinity, my sheriff ways will come out, and I'll have to do something about it. You like to say, I'll wait. You took that phrase from I think Stuttering John, and they even made like a logo, did all this stuff. Like, it'd be great if you could come up with your own stuff. It'd be great if you had enough smarts to come up with your own clever catchphrases, but you don't. But I wouldn't wait. Again, I'm getting this boxing match going, man, because the longer you wait, the stronger I get. The longer you wait, the more clean I get. The longer you wait, the faster my capacity is. And the more I will train, and the more I envision beating the hell out of you, boy. I might almost be double your age, but you can't keep up. You can't. Because you don't have good style, man. You just like shooting your shit all over the place, your chaoticness all over the place without any real thought behind it. I don't think you're capable of too much thought either. So in a way, I feel like I'm kicking around a mentally challenged boy. But just because someone's, then I have to be a handler, right? No one else can handle you, so I guess I'm going to have to be the one. Is that how we're going to do this? You could just chill the fuck out and step back a little bit, That would be a very smart thing to do. But if you don't wanna, we can do this, yo. I'll have fun. I mean, and I'll definitely pass all the physical stuff. Like, you put me, if we're going to do a real boxing match, I actually want to make sure that I'm not going to, like, really harm you. You know, like, if your numbers, if you're, like, pre-diabetic and you're almost dead anyway, I don't want to box you. No, that's not fair. It's really not fair, you know? Like, this ain't going to be Mike Tyson and what's his name, that young idiot. Because there's no amount of money you could give me to lay down unless you just punch me, right? This is gonna be like the other fight that he got into, where he got his jaw completely broken. Because people who like to spout off all the time and can't shut their mouth, they deserve a broken jaw. And here's the other thing. The longer you wait, Tojo, the stronger this fist becomes. You ever heard, you like to call me Filipino, you like to call me, I look like Bobby Lee? Really? He's Korean. I mean, I know racist people can't tell Asians apart. I'm not even Asian, but when it comes down to it, there are certain things that I've done over the years that you could almost think that I was one of those Iron Fist guys. You ever heard of them? Yeah, they punch poles and wood all the time, and they turn their fist into an iron fist. Well, see, I used to have an anger problem, and I tended to punch things. Now, I didn't punch people because I know that that's wrong, but I would punch a wall. Many holes in walls in many apartments, even my parents' old house. They had to, before they sold the place, I'm sure they had to, fix up my. Hey, what's up, Joey? Luke. Who the fuck is Tojo? Luke is Tojo? No. Tommy Jordan. Tommy Jordan is Tojo. Toe Jam Joe. Homo Joe. Toe. But, he wants to spout off. He wants to mention my family. He's another one of these low-level creeps who thinks he's got juice. And then as soon as you start to squeeze him a little bit, he's like, your family's and this and that. And it's like, what? What? Seriously? That quickly? We've been interacting for like couple days. Well, okay, maybe I do slam him in the chats, but that's what we do. That's what the chats are for, man. They don't you get it? And he doesn't get it. So he needs someone to maybe knock a little sense into him. I'm serious about a boxing match. I've been itching to box someone for years. And if Tojo is the one, then that's what we'll do. Someone who's probably at least 15 years younger than me, I will tool you up, boy. What did he say? Oh, you're 5'6", nothing, 160 pounds. Those are not my stats, bro. That is not how small I am. You would be surprised. You would be very surprised when you see me. I'm not a real big motherfucker. I'm medium-sized. But, like I said, I'll wait. Don't wait too long. Every single day I get stronger. Every single day my stamina goes up. You ain't supposed to feed the trolls, right? Well, Tojo isn't even a troll, though. He thinks he's a troll. He thinks he's a main character. He thinks all these things, and he ain't none of it. He ain't. And again, I can sit by idly for a little while, but eventually I just get tired of a motherfucker. And it's like, all right, if no one else is going to do something about this, I guess I have to. That's me. That's who I am. It's like, I'll take care of the situation. I mean, if no one else is gonna, and this guy's like around pretty much raping the internet and terrorizing others. I mean, it's, you know, it's low level terrorism, but it's just it's like an annoying terrorism. It's just like, okay, all right, shut up, little boy, shut up. You can't shut up. All right, well, this cat's gonna steal your tongue because your jaw's gonna be wired shut for a while. Then you can be broken jaw buddies with Gino, the other guy who likes to talk all the time but can't do shit. That's who you are, Tojo. I mean, even though you get some numbers, the only reason you get numbers is because you stream snipe. Because you steal other people's ideas. Because you run a show for 4 or 5 hours during the day that wayward people stop into because they know that they can fuck with you a little bit. That's it. Set up a boxing match. I want to box Grundle. Who? Wolfafer wants to box Grindle? I don't know if Grindle actually wants to box. I mean, and if Tojo doesn't want to actually box, we could do MMA. That's fine. I could break your arm. I could put you in a knee bar or whatever. You know, I could rear naked choke you, guillotine. What are we gonna do? I mean, I haven't really trained MMA much. I definitely have, and I haven't really trained boxing much. I mean, I did take a kickboxing class years ago, but I actually know a gym I could go to train. It's not that far from me, actually, and I have friends there that I've had for many, many years. People that I watched UFC in, like, we used to watch UFC in like 2005. You know, like back when it was only at once we'd have a UFC every 6 months, so we could actually pay for it. Oh, now they're on Paramount Plus. I have been watching them a little bit more. There's way too many fighters now. Back then it was like cool. It was almost like wrestling where you had like certain people that you could root for, and you didn't have to. With too many fighters, there's too many stats, there's too many beefs, there's too much shit going on. You got to be a real nerd to keep up with all that now, and I don't have enough time. I see things are aligning, and if you want to align with this fist, go right ahead. Again, I'm not much of a tough guy. Until the time calls. I can play different roles, and not just as an actor. I could fall right into the right role, if that's what we got to do. Or again, you could just back off, and you could be a nice little boy, and stop being such an annoying little shit, and maybe, just maybe, you'll learn something. Just maybe. You'll be able to actually make something of yourself and not be just this explosive piece of trash that's going to definitely curl into a ball very soon. Very, very soon. Remember me, Arusha G4D. Don't swear. I'm sorry. Yes, this is your Saturday morning cartoon. I'm a cartoon. Who wants to box people? Mama's got a squeeze, but she wears on her chest. Daddy gets no rest. He's playing all night, and the music's all right. Mama's got a squeeze box. Daddy never sleeps at night. So squeeze me. Come on and squeeze me. Come on and squeeze me like you do. I'm so in love with you. Mama's got a squeeze box. Daddy never sleeps at night. You ever hear that one? Yes, I remember you, Arusha G4D. I think. It's hard. No, I remember things a lot better now that I don't smoke so much weed. Well, I don't smoke any weed now, but there's still a little bit of resin in there. I can feel it. It's just, there's a little bit. There's the darkness. The nothing is inside of me, and it must come out. That's why I do this stuff. Otherwise, I go crazy. This is like therapy to me. This is now therapy. I did real therapy for a while, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute. now I'm just eventually with me for therapy, because I talk so much. I mean, I'm sure some therapists have to like pull things out of their clients. Not me. I was just like blah 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 and this and that and that and this and this and that. Oh, our session is ending. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll save some stuff for next week. And then eventually got to the point where I'm like, you don't want to start repeating yourself. So after about like 10 months, I was like, I think I've got everything out. Like, now I'm just trying to like search for things to talk about at therapy. I don't think that's good. And I don't want to talk about all the like same shit I just talked about, because I kind of worked through it already. So I don't need this anymore. I really feel like I'm just wasting time. So I stopped. And it was great. It was exactly what needed to happen at the time. And then things started to, I was talking about the other day about how when I started going to the gym, that was the first step in me but really going to therapy and all that was the actual first step in my rehabilitation. It truly was, which happened about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I mean, I believe, I think I started in like March of, I would say 24, and then by January of 25, I was like, oh, I think I don't need it anymore. Yesterday or the day before, I don't know. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said, something's wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, life was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.